Okay, Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, howdy guys. I hope you guys are doing well. So, on this occasion, I will present you my portfolio. So, inside this portfolio, there will be all of my projects since 7th grade till 9th grade. Yeah. So, there will be applications, games, design, web design, and maybe some codes and English projects such as conversation and short movie. Okay, so okay, so moving on to the next slide. So it's gonna be my CV or my CV. So here's my CV. So you can see my details here. Yeah, if you have a sharp eye, and yeah, there's my portrait there, and there's my experience. So I've teach design in SMI Johor Bahru, SME, yeah, we can say, yeah, in Johor Bahru in Malaysia, then in Santishon Islamic School in Bangkok, in Thailand, and yeah, the last is SKB Kalibagor I teach applications there. Okay, so my expertise there are UI design, web design, typography design, poster and editorial, and I got like social media posts and motion graphic. Then for hard skill I got Figma, Modular, Canva, CapCut, then Spline, and I got like English language and it's advanced, inshallah. And I got like Microsoft tools. Yeah, I can do like spreadsheet and other. Wait, it's Google. Okay, so next is soft skill. I got creativity, communication, public speaking, teamwork, time management, and multitasking. And the education is before my elementary school was in SDIP Baitul Mal. It's in Ceger, if you know. And now I'm currently studying at SMP Idean Boarding School Pamijahan. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. So it's gonna be all of my IT projects in 7th grade. So it's gonna be about games, especially Scratch. Yeah, so the first game that I've made on Scratch is Catching Fruit. So in this game, you got a bowl where you can catch your fruits. Yeah, you can catch fruits, and you need to beware of the ladybugs because it's dangerous. Yeah, you can get a minus score by touching the ladybug, so that's why you don't want to touch the ladybugs. Yeah, so you just need to catch the fruits like such as apples and banana. Okay, so the next is Arab Tidur, so or sleeping etiquette. So in this game, so it's like a slide game where you just gotta click the play button like next or yeah, you can skip maybe. Yeah, so inside this game there's a lot of sleeping etiquette that you need to follow. And I'll move on to the next slide. So it's about, wait, why is it not working? Okay, wait, it's lagging for. Okay, the next is Take Me Out. So Take Me Out is a game where your character is a cat. Well, actually you can modify it, but yeah, this cat is trying to escape from the game. So by collecting diamonds and doing challenge. So there are a lot of diamonds that you can collect, and later on the door will be open so that you can move on to the next challenge, where the next challenge is like answering some questions. Okay, so the next game is Block Breaker. So Block Breaker is a game where, if you know the meme bara bara bara, yeah, that meme, yeah. So it's similar to that meme. Yeah, well, actually it's a game where you got a really bouncy ball. Yeah, it's bouncing off the edge, and yeah, you can control it using the rainbow panel here. Yeah, rainbow board. Yeah, and then it'll bounce. It'll like bounce till all of the blocks are destroyed. Yeah. So the next game is Frog Hop. So inside the game there will be a frog trying to cross an island. So of course, like of course, frog can swim, but in this game the main objective is to jump across the lily pads so that the frog can come across the next island. Yeah, so I've actually created the modification of this game. Yeah, the frog, I changed it to be cats. Yeah, okay, so the next slide, the next game is The Attacker. So the Attacker is a modification from the Defender. Yeah, so the Attacker, inside this game there will be a soldier where you can shoot through tanks and the boss, yeah, like the mighty tanks, yeah, and the soldier got two types of weapon, yeah. He got shotgun and an automatic rifle, yeah. So, and he also got landmine, if you know what's landmine. So you can place a landmine. Then when there's a tank, yeah, it will explode. Okay, so the next game is Muay Thai Master. This one is the modification of, wait, what is it? Is Ninja Fruit. Yeah. So in this game you can choose two modes. Two modes. Yeah, there are two modes. Yeah, you can choose between camera or cursor. Yeah, if you're using camera, then you gotta stand next to your camera, then start punching the target and avoid the brick. And it's same when you're using the cursor, but the difference is that, yeah, the difference is this one is camera and the other one is using cursor. So it depends on you. Okay, so the next game is robbery. So in this robbery is a modification from Bomber Cat. So it's like a isometric game where you are a robber that need to escape, yeah, by collecting money back here and avoid the police, yeah. So you can destroy walls and you can bomb the police as well. So the next game, the next project is personal website. So in this project there's gonna be my website, yeah, and inside the website, yeah, you can scroll through all of my projects, such as games that I've said before, applications, and you can search details about me. So the next project is school website. So this is the elementary school that I've been before, yeah, and I have made a website about that. So yeah, the school is SDIP Baitul Mal, and yeah, I've made like a website for students to register, yeah. And then next is mosque website. So this is Al Hidayah Mosque, a really great mosque near my home, yeah. So in this mosque you can scroll through the articles and you can register for a program like competition or maybe breakfasting together. Okay, so the next project is, wait, it's still loading. Okay, I'm sorry guys, because the internet here is really bad. Yeah, this is gonna take some time. Why is it not? Wait a minute. So okay, I'm really sorry. Before there was a trouble. There was a trouble about the connection, but now it's fine, I guess. So we'll move on to the next project. It's gonna be Dino game. So Dino game, yeah, when there's no internet and Google, yeah, you can play a jumping Dino game, yeah. So I've made the duplicate of this game inside Buildbox. So like, it's nothing special. It's only a Dino game. So the next game is Jumping Cube. Inside this game, you can control a jumping cube and you can avoid the obstacles like moving kill part, and you can collect the lemon. Wait, it's lemon, right? Yeah. And then, yeah, if you fell off, yeah, you will die, because below the stage are lava. There are a lot of lava. So the next game is Running Ball. Inside this game, you need to control a rainbow ball. Yeah, you need to run across the stage. It's like a tube. Yeah, and you need to avoid the spinning part, because yeah, it's dangerous. If you touch it, yeah, you'll die. And yeah, you need to collect the coins here. And yeah, if it's an endless game, so you can got like maybe 1,000 score if you're pro, yeah. So the next game is switching ball. It's inside this game you need to control a ball that can switch place, zigzag, that can walk zigzag. So it's same. You need to avoid the obstacles, the enemies, and you can collect the rings here. Okay, so the next game is Crossing Road. So it's actually similar to Crossy Roads, if you know, but inside this game, you need to control a jumping cube, and you need to cross the blocks here to the next stage. And I actually have made the modification. It's about crossing until you get the treasure. In the end, later you'll get a really big treasure. So the next is gonna be IT projects in 8th grade. So we'll move on to the first my 8th grade project. So it's flat illustration. So it's actually it's my first time making an illustration. So I'm sorry because it's actually kind of bad. So inside this project I've made the illustration using Figma. Okay, so moving on to the next project is Akidah poster. So it's about death will always come, or kematian pasti datang. So inside this poster, I'll tell a lot about Akidah. I put like a source and the translation. So okay, moving on to the next project is Fikih poster. It's nothing much different. Maybe the frame is different. This one's using Instagram post, and it's about you need to pray to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala every time. At any cost. So I'll move on to the next site. The next project is visual merch. So it's a merch about a small brand that I've made. The name is Paradox. So inside that project you can buy like t-shirts and a cap, and then a tote bag and box if you buy the product. So the next project is gonna be infographic poster. So inside this project, I've made like a poster about Salak Mountain, and I explain a lot. Like there are 2 ways to get through the peak, and okay. So we'll move on to the next project is UI design. So this is my first time making a UI design. So it's about Luminous. So it's an app. A health app. It's similar to Halodoc, and I took a lot of assets from Halodoc, such as the banner and stuff. So inside this app, you can contact a doctor if you're not feeling well, and more. You can buy medicines. Okay. So we're moving on to the next project. So it's photo manipulation. So inside this project, there's a tiny guy sitting, chilling on top of a Coke can in the middle of ocean. So in the middle of the sea, and he's watching the sunset. Okay, so I've made this project using Photopea. It's a rip-off of Photoshop. Since it's free, so why not? I'll use it. So okay, the next project is Parallax video. So inside this project, there are a lot of Indonesia landscape, but I've made it into a parallax video. It's nothing special, but I can show you later. You can check inside my channel. Okay, so the next is profile company video. So inside this project is a company profile about IDN, Boarding School Pamijahan Bogor. It's nothing special. Okay, we'll move on to the next project. Is video dakwah. So this is video creative dakwah. So inside this project, I tell you guys about why you guys should go away from zina, because zina is really dangerous. It's really bad for you guys. So I made it into an interesting video. You can watch it inside my channel. So okay, the next is 3D design. So it's I made this using Tinkercad. So it's about phones. I made Samsung, and one more is iPhone. So yeah, it's nothing special, it's just a phone. Okay, we'll move on to the next project. It's a 3D website. So this is one of my best projects that I've made in this whole 3 years. So it's 3D website. Inside this website, yeah, it's about careability. Yeah, inside that website you can donate to an orphan. Like if you got like $1, you can donate to us, and we'll collect that $1 from each of you guys, and we'll make it into one, and yeah, we will donate it to an orphan or elderly. Yeah, so it's actually, yeah, a great project, so it's not that really good, but it's fine. So we'll move on to the next project. It's Smart House. Yeah, so this project I've made using Walkwi. So inside this project is a really smart home where you can control like a moving door, like, and something. Yeah. And then the next is greenhouse. It's same, is from Walkwi, but I got like Adafruit added here. So inside this greenhouse you can control like your plants, like how is it growing, is it good? You can control the humidity and the other stuff. Okay, so the next project is greenhouse. It's, wait, what was that before? Oh, wait. Okay, the next is smart farm. This one I use Arduino to make it. So inside this project, it's similar to greenhouse, but this one is for farm instead of greenhouse. Yeah, and this one we use Arduino instead of Walkwi, so we can replicate it using the hardware. Okay, the next is weather station. So inside this project, yeah, I covered a lot of things on how the hardware detect the weather. Yeah, it can detect the weather near the sensor, like is it humid or something, is it cold or is it hot. Yeah, I use Walkwi and Thinker.io here. Okay, so we'll move on to the next project. So it's gonna be my IT projects in 9th grade. So the first project in 9th grade that I've made is, oh wait, what is it? Okay, wait a minute. I pause first, later I edit. Okay, so I'm so sorry, there was a trouble about the slide, so wait a minute. I'm gonna need to duplicate the screen. Okay, so we're moving on to the projects that I've made in 9th grade. So the first project is, it's about, wait. Okay, so it's card profile. So this is an application that I've made in Codular. So it's about my profile inside an application. So it's nothing much more, but yeah, this time I made it using Codular. So there's gonna be my profile picture, my birth date, and other things like my projects, my achievements, and other. So the next project is radio app. So inside this application, you can listen to some of Ustad. You can listen to some of lecture, like inside Roja Radio or Fajru FM. So inside both of that radio channel, there are a lot of lecture or Quran recitation that you can listen. Yeah, so I've made this using Codular. It's same like the card profile, but I did put a lot of things inside to make it look like a radio. So okay, so we'll move on to the next project. It's Talk to Me. So inside this application is an app. Inside this application, there are widgets. Yeah, there are text box where you can put text into a speech, or you can put speech into a text. So it's actually really helpful for you if you need any text to speech, or if you need if you're lazy to write. Yeah, you can just talk in this application. Then you can copy the text. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, inside there's my project. It's calculator. So inside this project is an application about counting shapes. Yeah, there's like a trapezoid, rectangle, circle, parallelogram, and other. So inside this calculator, yeah, you can count about shape, and you can like maybe divide or times number another. Okay, so we'll move on to the next project is Dashboard Islami. So in this application, yeah, it's actually an application. So yeah, I made this using Flutter. So inside this application, there are a lot of tools that you can use, like yeah, you can use about Islamic things like maybe prayer times or lecture video and other. So yeah, you can use this for your daily reminder about salat maybe. Yeah, you can use it. Okay, so here are the screens. So one of the screens inside that Dashboard Islami is video kajian. So inside the screen you can watch through some lectures from some famous ustad such as Ustad Khalid Basalamah, Ustad Firanda Andirja, and other. So yeah, inside you can watch this video you can watch videos, you can scroll through article in one application is Dashboard Islami or Bitaqwa. Yeah, so the next screen inside that is Jadwal Salat or prayer schedule. Yeah, so inside this schedule there are a lot of prayers, of course, 5 times prayers like Subuh, Zuhur, Ashr, Maghrib, and Isha. So yeah, you can check like when is the time for Asar or Zuhur, so you won't be late. Okay, so the next screen is calculator zakat. So in this calculator you can calculate about zakat. Yeah, you can see it's about zakat mal, and yeah, in this calculator you can calculate like when you got a really heavy gold. Yeah, you of course need need a zakat, and you can calculate it here, like how much do you need to pay. Yeah, so okay, the next slide, yeah, it's the English project. So before it's IT, now we'll move on to the next project. So it's English project. So it's gonna be my 7th grade English project. So the first one is introduction. So introduction is the first project that I made when I entered here. So it was actually inside Lembur Anyar. Yeah, inside this video my voice was really pitched, like it's like Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Yeah, you can watch my videos later. Yeah, so yeah, this was when I was 12 years old. Yeah, it was 2022 when I joined IDN. Yeah, and was my first project in IDN. So I was really small and fat before. Okay, and now I grew up, I guess. So the next slide, the next project is IDN daily vlog. So inside this vlog, I tour you guys in IDN with Eja and Zahran. Yeah, so we were really small before. Our voice were really bad. We're really childish before. But yeah, we have grew up now. And yeah, inside this, yeah, maybe I guarantee you will laugh when you see this, when you watch this video. Okay, so the next project is direction conversation. So the direction conversation, wait, that sentence kind of match, but okay, so the direction conversation is a conversation where me and Eru talk about how to go to mosque. Okay, so this was when 7th grade semester 1 is still same with the previous project. So okay, we'll move on to the next project is random conversation. So inside this conversation I talk about random things, maybe like where do you live or something. Yeah, this time I talk with Faik. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see we were really small before. Yeah, Faik were really small before. Now he grew up. Okay, so the next project is Tauhid speech. So this was my first time using Figma, so it's kind of bad, the thumbnail. So yeah, inside this speech I talk a lot about Tauhid, like why you should worship only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you should avoid shirk and other. Okay, so the next project is visiting the sick. So this conversation about visiting the sick. So before Helmi became the sick person, and Owl became the helper, I guess. Yeah, so it's about me asking to Owl like where's Helmi, but actually Helmi is sick, like wait, yeah, Helmi is sick, like he can't walk. Yeah, and the doctor go out from IDN to buy food. Yeah, so that's why we need to take care about Helmi before in this video. Okay, so the next project is Sunnatul Fitrah. So inside this project, I talk a lot about Sunnatul Fitrah or Sunnah Fitrah such as khitan. So if your winner is if your winner got an additional skin, you need to cut it off. It's one of the Sunnatul Fitrah, and then one of them is cutting your nails. Yeah. Okay, so the next project is Islamic speech. So this speech was about the greatness of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Yeah, he got a lot of companion, and he got a lot of mu'jizah, such as Al-Quran is one of his mu'jizah. Okay, so the next project is the first short movie that I've made in the whole IDN. It's about friendship. So in this project, I actually recommend you to watch this because we were really different before compared to now. Yeah, so I did this with Aim, Umar, and Fadel. Yeah, you can see the differences between like Fadel, Umar, and Aim, like before and now. It was really different since it was 7th grade. Okay, so the next project is daily activity vlog. Like if you realize, we did a lot of like daily activity vlog, like school tour and other. So yeah, this is the third time, I guess, and I did this with Afan and Aul. And as you can, okay, so inside this vlog, I tell to you guys like what do we do every day. Yeah, like we sleep, we eat, we do morning spirit. Yeah, with Aul and Apan. You can see their face were really different before. Okay, so the next is English project when I was 8th grade. So inside this project, inside the next section will be all of my 8th grade English projects. Okay, so the first is Journey to Medina. So inside this speech, it's actually a speech. Wait, is it? Oh, it's a speech. It's not storytelling. So it's about Rasulullah when he goes to Medina to do hijrah. Yeah. Okay, so the next project is IT project. So this was the last time I collabed with Helmi in a project. It was inside podcast or IT project. Yeah, it's about IT project, and inside this podcast I talk a lot with Helmi about like our IT project, like have you finished your project or something. Yeah, so the next, we'll move on to the next slide. It's I think it's the best short movie that I've made, that I've created with Eja and Aul. So it's about repents. I really recommend you guys to watch this once we graduate, so yeah, we can feel the nostalgic feeling when we watch this. So inside this short movie, it's a guy where he bully another guy, then a really good creature just met him because he doesn't want to repent. Yeah, and then that guy became traumatized with that creature. It was a really big black creature. Okay, so the next is school tour. Okay, so this is the 4th time I made I create a video about school tour or daily activity vlog. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, so in this time, I I tour you guys with Fadel. Yeah, with Fadel it was with Mr. Abil before. So inside this school tour, nothing special. It's just a boring vlog about touring to you guys inside IDN. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. So it's Rasulullah companion. So it's a speech about Rasulullah's companion. Like there are three if I'm not wrong. So it was Khalid bin Walid, Abu Bakar as-Siddiq, and it's Umar. Yeah. So inside the speech, it's nothing more. It was just about me telling the Rasulullah companions. Okay, so we'll move on to the English project 9th grade. So I'm gonna make it fast, this one. So the first one is the danger of shirk. So nothing special, it's just a speech about the danger of shirk. So basically it's actually about Tawhid. Okay, the next is Codillr tutorial. It's actually a normal English tutorial that I did for like these 3 whole years, but it became a project. And the next is study and project plan. So it's about me telling like where will I study in the next 3 years, and like what's my next project plan. And the next is Shark Tank Explained. So this video actually like kind of blew up. It gains 100 views. It's about me explaining what's Shark Tank. So yeah, you'll get to know about all of the entrepreneur here. Yeah, they are really rich. Okay, so the next is Diniyah project. So the Diniyah project in 7th grade. So there's a really good poster. No, it's actually really bad poster about why you need to pray to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. It's like a silhouette of a person praying. Okay, the next is my target in this Ramadan, but it was 3 years ago or 2, I forgot. Yeah, it's about my target. Like I Khatam 3 times, but yeah, I did not achieve that, but it's fine. So the next project is Bayatul Aqabah. So this one is actually not a poster, it's like an Instagram post about Bayatul Aqabah. It's nothing special. So the next is Rasulullah timeline. So this is the Rasulullah timeline from he were born and until he died. He passed away, I mean. Okay, so yeah, I think it's the last. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all of my projects in this whole 3 years of IDN, since 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade. I hope you guys really enjoyed this watching this video. Yeah, I'm so sorry because sometimes I stutter a lot and my pronunciation is not that good. So okay, so I'm just gonna end this presentation with wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.